Okay, I'm starting to piece together my panel, solar control panel board, whatever you want to call it. And I've been collecting pieces and parts for a while. I've got 4x4 plywood for a base. I've got several of these 30 amp disconnects. Can handle 600 volts DC, 600 volts AC. This one's going to be, these are for 3-phase. AC, these were used, and I'm repurposing them for my solar project. So anyway, solar array will come in, and at this point I think I'm going to do positive from one, positive from another, run the negatives together. I'm going to have 2 panels run together, and then 2 sets of 2 coming down into here, and it'll be 74 volts each. From there to the charge controller, obviously, which is not installed yet. Next is these 2 boxes here. I gutted these out and installed, or going to install, these buses. These are solid copper, tin coated copper, and these are insulators. So those are going to be in there, and I'll drill holes and get everything set and mounted, and those will be like that. And then from the parts that I scavenged from the inside, we have these. And what I'll do is I'll drill these and mount them there from the charge controller to there. That'll allow me to mount my 6-gauge wire from the charge controller. Lots of miscellaneous connection pieces in there. So I have one for the positive, I have one for the negative. That keeps everything safe, separated, and okay, that's that. Now, from there, out of the bottoms and into the inverter. And I'm just trying to figure out the best way to map it all out on this board. And I'll show you some of the other parts I got. This is something I'm going to incorporate. This is a, sorry for the shaking of the camera. This is a 500,000 or 500K microfarad capacitor designed for thumping stereos, amps. But what happens is on these inverters, say your refrigerator kicks on, it's going to draw down. Well, this capacitor will help compensate for that loss in voltage. It's also got some blue display lights and a digital voltage indicator. So if your voltage drops below a certain voltage, it'll start flashing and carrying on. So what I'm going to do is mount it something like this, maybe something like this. I don't know exactly where it's going to mount, but pretty much mounts like that. And my thoughts are here is if I mount it in there, then I can run the wires right in and connect them right to the bus bars. So it'll always monitor the voltage right at the source. And okay, so below this, obviously, I got this laying on the floor. I'm going to build a frame and then set it upright so that it's upright on the wall here. So this will be the top section, and then down below is going to be my battery bank. Some of the other pieces and parts I have are the original 2 sets of solar, Harbor Freight units I got. I'm going to incorporate that into the system. Right now I've got 4 of these good and charged up. I've cannibalized my old golf cart, and I had 1 dead cell. So these I've got 5 altogether, but I can only use these 4 at the moment. And these aren't too old. They're only about a year and a half old. So I got those. I have these batteries, and these are 110 amp hour 12 volt batteries. I've got 2 of them so far. I've got a lead on a whole pallet of these, so I'm going to end up getting more of them. So for these batteries, I've got 2 different sets of cables. Okay, one set of cables. Oops, I got to that. Okay, both sets of cables. Alright, so I've got 2 sets of cables. These, by the way, these are all 4/0. These are all 4/0. And these are about 4.5 feet long. And these ones are, let's see what these are. These are about 3.5 feet long. So basically 4 foot each. And these are 2/0. So I'm going to take the one battery bank, connect them to here, and this will be for the other battery bank, and both sets will connect right to the bus bars. So basically I'll have 2 separate battery banks. One will be a makeup of golf cart batteries, which I'll continue to search for those so that I have a nice battery bank that matches. And I'm going to get a pile more of these. And these are fairly new batteries. They're 2009. Alright, let's see, what else do I have to incorporate? Just a bunch of miscellaneous switches, wire. I've got another inverter I'll probably hook into it. Switches and things. I'll incorporate these and use as much as I can, repurpose some of this stuff. There's my charge controller wire I'm going to use. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Oh, I got a bunch of 10 gauge Romex. So what I'm going to do is come out of the inverter with those 2 receptacles, and then incorporate those plugs and switches, and run a bank over here with some switching. Anyway, that's what I got so far. Wish me luck.